Recently, we have shared with you the uphill battle that the homeless community is facing in northern Colorado.
One shelter in Fort Collins caught on fire, another one in Loveland shut down by the city. With fewer resources available for the unhoused, your reporter Dylan Thomas learned that what northern Colorado City is now looking to not shrink their services, but expand them.
Historically, the City of Greeley has shut down the overnight services here at the shelter during spring, summer, and fall, assuming that those in need will be safer with warmer weather. However, in 2024, they left it open through July to see if the demand would remain, and it did, only underscoring why they believe this is needed 365.
On the southern edge of Greeley,
we are at the Housing Navigation Center.
United Way is working to help northern Colorado's homeless population, especially following a recent fire at the Fort Collins Rescue Mission and the closure of Loveland's tent camp.
There's, of course, increased anxiety this year with decreased capacity in Fort Collins and in Loveland,
which only underscores the need for the service they provide in Greeley. But when it comes to overnight housing, the shelter with 60 beds typically only operates November through mid-April.
Those are, of course, the most dangerous months of the year when it comes to exposure and for folks sleeping out of doors.
United Way CEO Melanie Woolman said the organization would love to extend their overnight services year-round. But
we are short about $1.1 million in funding in order to make this space year-round.
Which is why next Tuesday, Greeley City Council is voting on whether or not to cover that funding gap. Woolman said doing so would provide stability.
Stability is the number one thing that we know will help folks for this community. But if people know that they can come to the space every single night of the year and have a safe place to be, a warm place to be, to get a meal, that goes a long way.
With only 60 beds and colder nights among us,
we see the need spike to closer to 70 to 80 people.
Woolman said this $1 million commitment from the city could help save taxpayers money by making sure the unhoused are not using police and medical services due to the weather.
The whole entire community is safer when people have a place to go.
In Greeley, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
Oh, just fantastic, isn't it? To try and expand their services. Whether you live in northern Colorado, down in Douglas County, or anywhere in between, your reporters, they've got you covered. Reach out to your reporter by sending an email to yourreporter@cbs.com, and you can always call that tips line.